What's going on, YouTube? I'm Mitch Santona. Welcome to Drive Through Toys, and today we're taking a look at 2014's McDonald's Skylanders Swap Force Full Collection Set. So this is how they come packed. Number 1 is Washbuckler. Number 2 is Eruptor. Number 3 is Free Ranger. Number 4 is Rattle Shake. Number 5 is Magna Charge. 6, we have Freeze Blade. 7 is Prism Break. And 8 is Chompy. Here's the first figure. This is Washbuckler. And this guy is very nice. We've got some nice paint apps, some nice quality on these. These are heavier toys, and I quite enjoy them. They almost look like they could fit right on the console, but they do not. They do have gimmicks, though, and what this guy has is a wheel. So you push this down, you move him across the table, and his little squid tentacles just kind of follow him around, and that is a very fun effect. Next we have Eruptor, and this guy is like a little ball of magma, liquid hot magma, and he's a clearish plastic, and as you can see, he's got a couple of little horns on him. This one doesn't do anything until you turn it on, and then when you push it, he lights up. Very vibrant LED in there. Look at that. Ooh, he looks red hot. Next up, we have Free Ranger, and this guy's a combination, looks like some sort of a falcon and a tornado. So combining two elements like that makes for a pretty awesome looking toy. It's got lots of detail here on him. Now, what you're supposed to do here is you're supposed to get this bottom spinning. It's got like a weight, like a ball bearing in it. You're supposed to get this spinning as fast as possible, and if you can do that, he should spin completely out of control. That's a little bit better. Next up, we have Rattle Shake. And this guy's very thematic. He's a little cowboy-looking rattlesnake guy. Got the skull there, the feather in the cowboy hat. He's got his little reptilian tail. That's a little rattler, I assume. Little squinty eye there. Very fun looking. And doubly cool is not only does he have a missile launcher, but that missile, once it hits you, if it doesn't get you with its own impact, well, it's poisonous. It's a little snake head. So you can, this is a friction missile. You can fire it by just pushing this, and depending on how hard you push it is how fast it will fire across the room to bite you and poison you. But it's not going to because it's a toy. Next up we have Magna Charge, and Magna Charge is a little magnetically themed character. And this guy looks really awesome because he's got some clear green plastic that is quite vibrant. Got a little screw there on his head, some magnetic features there, and this does turn at the waist, so he's got a little bit of articulation and swivelability. You can also pose this giant rocket arm, and again, here's another friction missile, so you can fire that and have a little duel with your little snake buddy. Next up, we have Prism Break. Prism Break is a little rocky looking dude with some, looks like some rubies, some red jewels just jutting out of his chest and mouth and arms and stuff. Looks like these are his hands. He's got them up in the air waving at you. And there's a little on-off switch. I've switched it to the on position so that we can now activate the LED, which lights up these red crystals extremely vibrantly. Very bright. That makes for a very cool effect. I like me some Prism Break. And this thing is just lighting my whole room up. Freeze Blade. Check this guy out. He's got a blade and it looks all frozen-like. So we've got a little ice elemental type dude here, and he's gloriously light piped by some blue plastic that is really making him bone-chilling looking. How's that? Very chilly, very ice-themed. He's even got the speed skates strapped to his little elf-like feet, little goggles, kind of a speed skating theme, and he also has a friction missile. You can push that out and launch the disc of ice at your face. And lastly, we have Chompy, and Chompy is basically a mouth with eye stalks and a couple of little paddle-like hands. This guy's got some kind of not so sharp, but sort of sharp teeth. Very menacing there, the big red mouth, and it does go agape. It does open up quite wide, and that mouth, the whole jaw, the whole upper jaw here is tied in to the bottom. This mechanism here allows it to chomp at you automatically as he approaches for an extra bit of scariness. It's going to wrap up this review, people. I'm Mitch Santona. Thank you very much for tuning in to Drive Through Toys. If you could please subscribe to this channel and all the channels in the Mitch Santona Network, I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. I've got more fun drive-through stuff coming your way. See ya.